Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, the place where you learn English easily, naturally, and without stress. Today's video is very special. You are going to learn hundreds of important English words, all about human health. And the best part? You can listen to this video while you relax, while you rest, or even while you sleep. We will speak slowly and clearly. Every important word will be repeated. Every idea will be explained simply. You do not need a dictionary. You do not need a notebook. Just listen. Just relax. Let your brain absorb the language naturally. Are you ready? Let's begin. Section 1. The human body. Your amazing machine. Let's start with the basics. Let's talk about the human body. The human body is a machine, a biological machine. The word biological means connected to life. Your body is alive. It moves, it thinks, it breathes, it heals. It does thousands of jobs every single second, and most of the time, you don't even notice. Your body has many systems. A system is a group of organs that work together. The word organ means a part of your body that does a specific job. Your heart is an organ. Your lungs are organs. Your brain is an organ. Your liver is an organ. Let's learn each system one by one. The skeletal system. The first system is the skeletal system. The word skeletal comes from the word skeleton. Your skeleton is the structure of bones inside your body. The word bone means the hard white material that gives your body its shape. You have 206 bones in your body. That number is 206. These bones support your body. To support means to hold something up, to give it strength. Without your bones, your body would collapse. To collapse means to fall down completely. Your bones also protect your organs. The word protect means to keep something safe from danger. For example, your skull, the bone around your head, protects your brain. Your rib cage, the bones around your chest, protects your heart and lungs. Bones are connected to each other at joints. A joint is the place where two bones meet. Your knee is a joint. Your elbow is a joint. Joints allow you to bend and move. To bend means to change the shape or direction of something, like when you bend your arm. Bones are kept healthy by calcium. Calcium is a mineral. A mineral is a natural substance your body needs. You get calcium from food, from milk, cheese, yogurt, and green vegetables like broccoli. When you don't get enough calcium, your bones become weak. The word weak means not strong. As people get older, bones can become less dense. The word dense means thick and heavy. When bones lose density, the condition is called osteoporosis. Osteoporosis makes bones fragile. The word fragile means easy to break. The muscular system. The second system is the muscular system. This system is made of muscles. A muscle is soft tissue in your body that can tighten and relax to create movement. You have over 600 muscles in your body. Some muscles you can control, like the muscles in your arms and legs. These are called voluntary muscles. The word voluntary means you choose to do it. Other muscles work automatically, like your heart, which beats without you thinking about it. These are called involuntary muscles. The word involuntary means you do not control it. Muscles need exercise to stay strong. The word exercise means physical activity you do to keep your body healthy. When you exercise regularly, your muscles grow bigger and stronger. When you don't exercise, muscles become weak and thin. Muscles also need protein. Protein is a substance found in food, in meat, eggs, fish, beans, and nuts. Protein helps build and repair muscles. To repair means to fix something that is damaged or broken. When you exercise too hard, your muscles may feel sore. The word sore means painful, especially after physical effort. This pain usually goes away in 1 or 2 days. It is called muscle soreness, or DOMS, which stands for delayed onset muscle soreness. Delayed means it comes a little later, not immediately.
The nervous system. The third system is the nervous system. This is one of the most important systems in your body. The nervous system is controlled by the brain. Your brain is the center of everything. Your thoughts, your feelings, your memories, your movements. It is the most complex organ in the known universe. Your brain sends signals to every part of your body. A signal is a message, like an electrical message. These signals travel through nerves. A nerve is like a thin wire inside your body that carries messages. There are 2 main parts of the nervous system. The first part is the central nervous system, your brain and your spinal cord. Your spinal cord is the long column of nerves inside your spine. Your spine is the column of bones in the center of your back, also called the backbone. The second part is the peripheral nervous system. The word peripheral means on the outside. These are the nerves that go from your brain and spinal cord to the rest of your body. Your arms, legs, hands, feet, skin, and organs. Your nervous system controls your senses, what you see, hear, smell, taste, and feel. These 5 senses are called sight, hearing, smell, taste, and touch. Your nervous system also controls your reflexes. A reflex is an automatic response to something. For example, if you touch something very hot, you pull your hand away immediately, before you even think about it. That is a reflex.
Section 2. The heart and blood, your body's river. Now, let's talk about the cardiovascular system. This is the system of your heart and blood. The word cardiovascular comes from 2 Latin words, cardio, which means heart, and vascular, which means blood vessels. The heart. Your heart is a powerful muscle, about the size of your closed fist. It sits in the middle of your chest, slightly to the left. Its job is to pump blood. To pump means to push liquid through a system with pressure. Your heart beats approximately 100,000 times per day. That is 100,000 times, every single day, without stopping. In your lifetime, your heart will beat more than 2.5 billion times. Each beat of the heart is called a heartbeat. Your doctor can measure your heartbeat. This is called your heart rate. A normal resting heart rate is between 60 and 100 beats per minute. When you exercise, your heart rate increases. To increase means to go up, to become more. When you rest, your heart rate decreases. It goes down. Athletes, people who exercise a lot, often have a very low resting heart rate because their hearts are very strong. Blood and blood vessels. Your heart pumps blood through tubes called blood vessels. There are 3 types of blood vessels: arteries, veins, and capillaries. Arteries carry blood away from the heart to the rest of the body. The largest artery is called the aorta. Veins carry blood back to the heart. The blood in veins has already delivered its oxygen and is returning to the heart and lungs to get more. Capillaries are the smallest blood vessels, so thin you need a microscope to see them. They connect arteries and veins, and they deliver oxygen and nutrients directly to your cells. A cell is the smallest living unit of your body. Your blood is made of several parts. The red liquid is called plasma. Inside the plasma are red blood cells. These carry oxygen around your body. Oxygen is the gas you breathe in from the air. Without oxygen, your cells die very quickly. Your blood also contains white blood cells. These cells fight infection. An infection is when harmful bacteria or viruses enter your body and cause illness. White blood cells are part of your immune system, your body's defense system. Finally, blood contains platelets. Platelets help your blood to clot. To clot means to thicken and stick together, like when a cut stops bleeding. This is how your body heals small wounds. Heart disease. The most common health problem related to the heart is called heart disease. Heart disease means the heart does not work properly. One common type is called a heart attack, when blood flow to part of the heart is completely blocked. Things that increase the risk of heart disease include smoking cigarettes, eating too much unhealthy fat, not exercising, being obese, meaning very overweight, and having high blood pressure. Blood pressure is the force of blood pushing against the walls of your arteries. Good habits that protect your heart include eating vegetables and fruits, exercising regularly, avoiding smoking, and managing stress. Stress means the feeling of mental and emotional pressure. Section 3. Breathing and lungs, the air inside you. Let's move to the respiratory system. The word respiratory comes from the Latin word respirare, which means to breathe. This system is responsible for breathing. How breathing works. Every minute, you breathe approximately 15 to 20 times. Most of the time, you don't think about it. Your body does it automatically. When you breathe in, this is called inhaling, air enters through your nose or mouth. From there, it travels down the trachea, also called the windpipe. The trachea is the tube that connects your throat to your lungs. The trachea splits into 2 tubes called bronchi. One goes to the left lung, one goes to the right lung. Inside the lungs, the bronchi split into smaller and smaller tubes called bronchioles. At the end of each bronchiole are tiny air sacs called alveoli. In the alveoli, a process called gas exchange happens. Your blood delivers carbon dioxide, a waste gas, into the air sacs and collects oxygen from the air you breathed in. The carbon dioxide is then breathed out. This is called exhaling. So every breath does two things: brings in oxygen and removes carbon dioxide. This exchange happens millions of times per day, and it keeps every cell in your body alive. The lungs. You have two lungs, the left lung and the right lung. Your right lung is slightly larger. Together, they hold about 6 liters of air. 6 liters when fully expanded. To expand means to become larger. Your lungs are protected by the rib cage and moved by a large flat muscle beneath them called the diaphragm. When the diaphragm contracts, tightens, it pulls downward, creating space for the lungs to expand and fill with air. When it relaxes, the lungs shrink and air is pushed out. Lung health. The biggest danger to your lungs is smoking. Cigarettes contain thousands of harmful chemicals. These chemicals damage the lining of the airways and destroy the alveoli. Over time, this causes diseases like lung cancer, the most deadly form of cancer, and COPD, which stands for chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. Chronic means it lasts a long time. Obstructive means it blocks or reduces airflow. Air pollution also damages lungs. Pollution means harmful substances in the environment, in the air, water, or soil. To keep your lungs healthy, don't smoke, exercise regularly because exercise makes lungs stronger, avoid polluted air when possible, and breathe through your nose, which filters the air. To filter means to remove unwanted particles. Section 4. Food, digestion, and nutrition. Now let's talk about nutrition and digestion. These two words are very important for your health. Nutrition means the process of getting the food and substances your body needs to grow, function, and stay healthy. Digestion means the process of breaking down food so your body can use it. The digestive system, when you eat food, it goes on a long journey through your body. This journey is called the digestive process. First, food enters your mouth. Your teeth chew the food. To chew means to bite and grind food with your teeth. Your saliva, the liquid in your mouth, begins to break down the food chemically. Saliva contains enzymes, special proteins that start the digestion process. An enzyme is a biological chemical that causes or speeds up a reaction. After chewing, you swallow the food. To swallow means to move food from your mouth down your throat. The food then travels down the esophagus, a long tube from your throat to your stomach. The esophagus uses wave-like movements to push food down. This movement is called peristalsis. In your stomach, the food is mixed with powerful acids and more enzymes. The stomach churns, mixes, and turns the food into a liquid paste called chyme. This process takes about 2 to 4 hours for a normal meal. From the stomach, chyme moves into the small intestine. Don't be confused by the word small. Your small intestine is actually about 6 to 7 meters long. It's called small because it is narrow in diameter. This is where most nutrient absorption happens. To absorb means to take in a substance. Nutrients from your food, vitamins, minerals, proteins, fats, and carbohydrates pass through the walls of the small intestine into your bloodstream. What remains goes into the large intestine, also called the colon. The large intestine absorbs water and forms the remaining material into waste, which leaves the body, and this process can take 12 to 48 hours. Macronutrients. There are three main macronutrients, the big nutrients your body needs in large amounts. The first is carbohydrates. Carbohydrates, often called carbs, are your body's main source of energy. They are found in bread, rice, pasta, potatoes, fruits, and vegetables. When you eat carbohydrates, your body breaks them down into glucose, a simple sugar that your cells use for energy. The second macronutrient is protein. Protein builds and repairs your muscles, organs, skin, and hair. It is found in meat, fish, eggs, dairy products, beans, and nuts. Protein is made of smaller units called amino acids. The third is fat. Fat has a bad reputation, but your body needs it. Fat stores energy, protects your organs, and helps absorb certain vitamins. There are healthy fats, like those found in avocados, olive oil, and fish, and unhealthy fats, like the saturated fats in fast food and fried food. Micronutrients. Your body also needs micronutrients, vitamins and minerals in smaller amounts. Some important vitamins include vitamin A for good eyesight and skin, found in carrots and sweet potatoes. Vitamin C for your immune system and skin, found in oranges, lemons, and peppers. Vitamin D for strong bones and teeth. Your body makes vitamin D from sunlight. Vitamin B12 for energy and your nervous system, found in meat, fish, and eggs. Some important minerals include iron for red blood cells, found in red meat, spinach, and lentils. Calcium for bones and teeth, found in milk, cheese, and leafy greens. Magnesium for muscles and sleep, found in nuts, seeds, and dark chocolate. Potassium for the heart and blood pressure, found in bananas, potatoes, and avocados.
Hydration. One of the most important health habits is drinking water. Your body is made of approximately 60% water. Water helps with digestion, circulation, temperature control, and removing waste. Most health experts recommend drinking about 2 liters of water per day. That is 8 glasses. When your body doesn't have enough water, you become dehydrated. Signs of dehydration include dark yellow urine, headache, fatigue, and dry mouth. Fatigue means extreme tiredness. Section 5. Sleep, the medicine your body makes for free. One of the most underrated parts of health is sleep. Many people sacrifice sleep for work or entertainment, but science is very clear: sleep is not optional. Sleep is essential. Essential means absolutely necessary. Why we sleep? During sleep, your body does enormous amounts of work. Your brain consolidates memories. This means it organizes and stores the information you learned during the day. This is one reason why sleeping after studying makes you remember things better. Your body also repairs itself during sleep. Growth hormones are released. Hormones are chemical messengers that travel through your blood. These hormones repair damaged tissue, build muscle, and strengthen your immune system. Sleep also regulates your emotions. To regulate means to control and balance something. Without enough sleep, your emotional control becomes poor. You become irritable, anxious or sad more easily. Irritable means easily annoyed or upset. Sleep stages. Sleep is not one thing. It has different stages. There are two main types, non-REM sleep and REM sleep. Non-REM sleep has 3 stages. Stage 1 is light sleep. You can wake up easily. Stage 2 is medium sleep. Your heart rate slows, your body temperature drops. Stage 3 is deep sleep. This is the most restorative stage. Restorative means it restores your energy and repairs your body. REM sleep stands for rapid eye movement sleep. In this stage, your eyes move quickly under your eyelids and your brain is very active. This is when you dream. REM sleep is important for memory, learning, and emotional health. A full sleep cycle, going through all stages, takes about 90 minutes. Each night, you go through approximately 4 to 6 cycles. How much sleep do you need? Most adults need 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. Children and teenagers need more, up to 10 hours. Sleep deprivation. Not getting enough sleep is very dangerous. Deprivation means the state of not having enough of something. Chronic sleep deprivation is linked to obesity, heart disease, diabetes, depression, weakened immunity, and poor concentration. Concentration means the ability to focus your mind. Tips for better sleep. To sleep better, go to bed at the same time every night. This trains your body's internal clock. Makes your room dark and cool. The ideal temperature for sleep is around 18 degrees Celsius. Avoid screens, phones, and laptops for 1 hour before bed. The blue light from screens suppresses melatonin. To suppress means to block or reduce something. Melatonin is the hormone that makes you feel sleepy. Avoid caffeine in the afternoon. Caffeine is a stimulant found in coffee, tea, and energy drinks. A stimulant keeps your brain awake and alert. Exercise regularly, but not too close to bedtime. Section 6. Mental health. The health you cannot see. No video about health is complete without talking about mental health. Mental health is the health of your mind, your thoughts, feelings, and emotions. For a long time, people did not talk about mental health. They thought only physical health mattered. Now, scientists and doctors understand that mental and physical health are deeply connected. Stress can cause physical pain. Loneliness can weaken your immune system. Depression can reduce your will to eat and exercise. Common mental health conditions. Anxiety is a feeling of worry, nervousness, or fear that does not go away. Some anxiety is normal. It helps you respond to danger. But when anxiety is constant and overwhelming, it becomes a disorder. An anxiety disorder can make daily life very difficult. Depression is more than sadness. Depression is a serious condition where a person feels hopeless, empty, and unable to enjoy things they usually love. Depression affects energy, sleep, appetite, and concentration. Stress, which we mentioned before, is the body's response to difficult situations. Short-term stress can be useful. Long-term stress, called chronic stress, is damaging. It raises the level of a hormone called cortisol in your blood. Chronically high cortisol causes inflammation, weight gain, heart problems, and weakens the immune system.
Inflammation means swelling and irritation inside the body. Ways to protect your mental health. The most powerful tool for mental health is social connection, relationships with other people. Humans are social animals. We need conversation, friendship, and love. Loneliness, the feeling of being alone and disconnected, is now recognized as a major health risk, as dangerous as smoking 15 cigarettes per day. Exercise is one of the best natural treatments for anxiety and depression. When you exercise, your brain releases endorphins, chemicals that improve mood and reduce pain. This is called the runner's high. Mindfulness is another powerful tool. Mindfulness means paying full attention to the present moment, what you see, hear, and feel right now, without judgment. Research shows that mindfulness reduces anxiety, depression, and stress significantly. Significantly means by a large amount. Speaking to a therapist or counselor, a trained professional who helps people with emotional problems, is also very helpful. Asking for help is not weakness. It takes courage, and it works. Section 7. Healthy Habits. The daily choices that change your life. Health is not one big decision. Health is thousands of small decisions made every single day. These small decisions are called habits. A habit is a behavior that you do regularly, often without thinking. Exercise. The human body was designed to move. For most of human history, people walked, ran, lifted, and worked physically every day. Today, many people sit for most of their day, at desks, in cars, on sofas. The World Health Organization, often called the WHO, recommends at least 150 minutes of moderate exercise per week. Moderate means not too easy, not too hard. That is just 30 minutes per day, 5 days a week. Aerobic exercise like walking, running, swimming, and cycling strengthens your heart and lungs and burns calories. Anaerobic exercise like weight training builds muscle and bone strength. Even simple activities help. Taking the stairs instead of the elevator. Walking instead of driving for short distances. Standing up and moving every hour if you have a desk job. Every movement counts. To count means to matter, to have value. Diet. You have already learned about nutrition, but let's review the key principles. Eat more whole foods, foods that are natural and not processed. Fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean meats, fish, and legumes. These are the foundation of a healthy diet. Legumes are beans, lentils, and peas. Eat less processed food, food that has been changed from its natural state, usually with added sugar, salt, or artificial chemicals. Examples include fast food, packaged snacks, soft drinks, and ready-made meals. Reduce added sugar. The World Health Organization recommends no more than 25 grams of added sugar per day. That is about 6 teaspoons. Most people consume far more than this. Eat slowly. Your brain takes about 20 minutes to receive the signal that you are full. If you eat fast, you eat too much before your brain knows it. Hygiene. Hygiene means keeping your body and environment clean to prevent illness. The most powerful hygiene habit is simple: washing your hands. Washing hands with soap and water for at least 20 seconds removes bacteria and viruses and prevents the spread of disease. Brush your teeth twice a day. Poor dental health is linked to heart disease, diabetes, and other serious conditions.
Regular medical checkups. Don't wait until you are sick to see a doctor. Prevention is better than cure. Prevention means stopping something before it happens. Regular checkups can find problems early when they are much easier to treat. And that brings us to the end of today's lesson. You have done something remarkable today. While you listened, your brain was working, learning new words, making connections, understanding ideas. Every word, every sentence was building your English naturally and deeply. Health is a gift, but also a responsibility. The choices you make today, what you eat, how you move, how you sleep, how you manage your mind, build the body and life you will have tomorrow. And English? English is your tool to access the world's knowledge, science, and opportunity. Keep listening. Keep learning. Your progress is happening even when you can't see it. If this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up. It helps more learners find this channel. Subscribe so you never miss a lesson. And leave a comment below. Tell me, what was the most interesting health fact you learned today? I'll see you in the next video. Keep going. You are doing amazing. Goodbye, and stay healthy.